Between big old I'm thinking, give it a kick. Their tail coming up. I got right.
If that tail comes up, run.
Well, if the tail comes up, I do that.
Maybe two.
My experience today. It was fun, hot, and, but yeah, other than they didn't have all the benchmarks, one guy said they were behind on it. I had asked this little kid, showing pigs. He said, well, these are mine, because he got some good scores. And then he told me the other one for her, and so, but that was a little, that's why I took her longer than it should have probably.
I think you made a great choice.
Yeah.
No, we should probably call them next year and see what come out.
I've done a lot of judging, barbecue's the best.
Yeah, that's what he said, and like, that's not bad.
It's might be like really early barbecue, like.
Yeah.
That's true.
There's some good looking fried meat out there, yeah. Everybody ready? Yeah.
All right, meeting the special council for the city of Ellsworth will begin. Let's go and stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Forgot to mention this is a special council meeting. That's Tuesday, July 19th, 2022. And we're excited to be here today. We're trying to make it fairly short. We're here to announce that we have hired a city administrator. I'll go through a little bit about the process and a little bit about our city administrator hire, and we'll kind of go from there. But welcome, Dustin, and everybody, Alan, and just thanks for coming. Such short notice to the council. It wasn't easy to get everybody together, but we got everybody together, so that's great. So we went through 2 rounds in the search. The first round, we had great candidates, and we just couldn't make a deal, so to speak. Couldn't come to an agreement with any of the candidates. And, the council was resolute that they wanted someone outstanding and decided to do a second round. And so I think last week we interviewed 4 more great candidates. John Beardoff did a great job of finding top-notch folks, and Dustin Stambaugh clearly stood out, and we're excited that he has agreed to work with the city of Ellsworth. And so I'll tell you a little bit about his background. He is formerly the city administrator from Walsenburg, Colorado. That's south of Pueblo, Colorado. It's a city of 3,000 plus people. It's about the same size as Ellsworth. Before that, he served in the U.S. Army for 10 years. He also worked in the private sector for 3 years. He's married, has 2 children. His wife and one of his children will be relocating to Ellsworth as soon as possible. So a little bit about his employment contract. You'll learn about it in the paper and other places. So want to be open and honest. He's going to be starting August 22nd. 2022, salary $95,000 per year. He will receive a relocation allowance of $5,000, $300 a month for driving around Ellsworth. So hopefully that'll cover it. With a phone allowance of $300 per month.
Isn't that supposed to be
50?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's the contract was 50.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
So 50.
yeah.
Sorry about that. That's the nice one. That would have been a big galaxy every 6 months. And basically, his vacation and sick leave will be like other city employees. He'll be required to reside in the city of Ellsworth within 6 months of the start date. So please know of anybody selling, renting, so on and so forth. Kind of access your networks and let's help Dustin find a place that he's happy with. And it's out there. There's a lot out there. His education, before we go too much further, I love the quote that he has left for us. It's a quote from Winston Churchill. Next page. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. So he right now is working on his doctorate, which is great. He's a forever student. He's going to be a student the rest of his life. He just likes earning degrees and learning and challenging himself. So he's currently a doctoral student in public administration. He earned his master's in public administration from Central Michigan University, graduated in 2020. Went to the University of Maryland Global Campus, got a Bachelor of Science in Political Science in 2014. But kind of covered his professional experience. He's done a lot of volunteerism with the Family Readiness Group. When he was in the Army, worked with disabled American veterans. He's a singer. We'll talk about that in a minute. Manhattan Christian Church. And he's driven vans for kids, done a lot of different volunteer type activities. So we're excited to have you, Dustin, for sure. And we're excited we're able to put this together and get it done tonight. So once again, appreciate everybody coming tonight. And I think, John, you wanted to open it up to any questions? Or?
Well, I think any questions from the council, and then, move for action on this, and then Dustin may have a couple comments or we may have some questions. So.
I think the contract looks pretty good.
Yeah, look really different. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it should represent what we agreed upon the other night. And I've shared that with Dustin, would have been last week, and he was agreeable to that. Dustin's looked at the agreement, city attorneys looked at the contract, and I think there's been enough eyes on it. We should be in pretty good shape. So really just looking for a motion to approve the employment contract with Dustin Stanroth, as represented.
Mr. Mayor, I would make a motion to approve the contract as presented with Dustin Stonewall.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? Comments? Just one, I'll wait just a minute to make sure. All right, Councilor Hanson has made a motion to approve the employment contract between the city of Ellsworth and Dustin Stanbaugh. Tyler has seconded that motion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Dustin, you will be the new city administrator for the great city of Ellsworth, Kansas. We're happy to have you.
Thank you, Mayor. I appreciate it.
Justin, just one quick question. Have you ever judged in a 4-H county fair?
I'm sorry, John, I have not, but I am willing to learn.
I will.
I'll see if I can get your participation ribbon.
I'm real-
Got some good questions. They've been through this. Dustin, do you have any questions or comments or?
I just wanted to say I'm really thankful to the community of Ellsworth and to the city council and to you, John, for giving me the opportunity to serve your community. I will give everything I've got to help make it better for you and your citizens.
Very good. And I did want to clarify, because I see I had a mistake on a little cheat notes I have for the council, but you told me today you've got 3 kids, and one will be joining you here in Ellsworth, right?
That is correct. And to give some clarification, I know most of you know from the interview, I am widowed back in 2015. So I remarried. And so she had 2 kids that she has blessed me with. They are currently residing in the Philippines. That's where she's at right now. Just she does yearly visits with her kids. So I have one that's with me from my previous marriage. His name's Vincent. And she's, I can't say how blessed I am. I don't know what I did right to have such an amazing woman by my side, but for her to take on my kid is absolutely grateful. So I'm a lucky man.
Very good. I think we've done our business. So I will, we'll have a contract executed tonight, and then I'll share that with you tomorrow or tonight, get that to you, get your signature on that. And there's no backing out there. So,
I would not have come this far to back out. So you're stuck with me.
Yeah, thank you.
Before we end the meeting, Dustin, we have a festival every year, and I'm in charge of the variety show. And I was wondering if you would be interested. It's Saturday, August 20th. It's from 12 until 2. We have different musical acts. That would be a wonderful way, you can think about it, wonderful way to introduce yourself to the community. You can say, this is your next city administrator. There's going to be a band there. They'll be playing on and off for 2 hours, but we'll have different people kind of mixing in, just something for you to consider.
Sure, I wouldn't mind participating in that.
Sure. Okay.
So are you Mayor, is the implication that you want me to prepare a song?
Or something that you can just
boy,
put together like that.
An original number.
It's pretty loose and casual. It's 2 hours long, so I really don't know. Are we playing too much or too little? Or we're gonna have check dancers. We're gonna have a bunch of people in that 2-hour show. So we're just gonna have people step up there. And so whatever you're comfortable doing, I mean, you know, but our meeting's tonight, so I want to always report that I've asked somebody to do something. So maybe you can do it.
that might be a first in city manager world to not even, well, back in the day, not even started yet. You sing publicly. Pretty impressed. Okay, we're ready for adjourn.
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Jessica's made a motion to adjourn the special meeting of July the 19th. Darcy, the second motion. Any discussion over adjourning? I think so. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We will adjourn. Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Justin.
See you tomorrow,
Thank you.
Justin. All right.
Thank you, everybody. I look forward to working with you.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, the room.